Go. Welcome to episode 14 of Speedy Film Watchers. I should probably mention Cyrene is not going to be in here. Don't think she'll ever be in any episodes, so I'm not going to bother trying to get her on. So rip that. Also rip the We Shout channel. You will be missed.
Rest in peace.
What was your... did you see this whole Super Bowl halftime troll fiasco thingy?
You know, I knew that you were going to bring up the Super Bowl, and I don't know anything about it because I did not watch.
So the halftime show. So a lot of people petitioned. They performed "Sweet Victory" from SpongeBob, and then Steven Heilenberg. So what happened was they had a little clip, like a kind of like a new anime clip where Scrooge presents and now a genius no reduction. They even do like SpongeBob doing the dance, and it's shown in that Band Geeks episode. And then instead of singing the song, they played Sicko Mode, whatever that song is, and everyone on the internet went crazy. I did too.
I don't understand the Sicko Mode meme.
I don't even know. I never even heard Sicko Mode before that.
I'm aware that it was like a thing that people say in funny context, but I did not know what it actually meant. Is it just like is going Sicko Mode just like going like beast mode, like they're going hard?
Let me quickly skim the lyrics. Try to. It's how I know this church idea going you and the ice on the boat, yeah, the gates outside, the pull up to give you a loose soup, jump up boys, it's night boys, hop duck couples. Yeah, I'm reading this really quickly. The shits were too big when you pull up the good, give me the loot. What's up for me? Happy popus. I hit my old town and duck with the news. The 4-town, hello town, we made no news. Now it's 4 a.m. I'm back flopping the crew. Just landed in Chase B mixes pop juice like pajama juice. I have no idea what the song means at all.
Mm-hmm. I can understand most nonsensical, like Gen Z humor, but I don't get this one at all.
I do not get this song. Maybe they should probably analyze it. But we got played at the Super Bowl, and now people have a petition for them to redo it in 2020 for real. That was something.
Yeah. Also, apparently, B Hill told me that there's going to be a new Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah,
hosted by frickin'
Jordan Peele.
Peele.
Yeah, I heard he told me about that. I never watched the original Twilight Zone, but this new one should be interesting.
Yeah, I watched Twilight Zone. It was like weekly on this one station called MeTV.
BTV? Yeah, I think I heard of that.
Yeah, it's like an oldie station where they have all the old shows. And then Twilight Zone would play Saturday night every week, and we would watch it. It'd be really scary.
I should probably watch some someday. I've been meaning to watch it for years.
Yeah, it really shows you that good storytelling survives, even though the cinematography and the budget is really low. A good story is a good story no matter how old it is.
Yeah, like there's always this analogy I use with like the script where it's like imagine like filming a house. The script is like the base, the structure, and everything else is like decorations. I mean decorations are nice, it makes it better, but if the structure is bad, it all collapses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. You want to hop into the Boondock Saints?
Yep, let's hop into the Boondock Saints. This movie is two brothers just go around killing criminals, and it's epic.
Well, so I asked, like I said, I asked my my brother-in-law for good movies to watch after Fight Club, and I gotta say this, even though this isn't as deep as Fight Club thematically, it's still a very fun watch.
Yeah, this was a blast. This was fun though. This was fun. It's probably the funnest movie I had on the podcast so far.
It's just a good time throughout. It's just I like to call it rule of cool, where it's just do the most coolest thing ever in any given situation, and
But I'm gonna ask the big question this is asking: is killing criminals under the law moral?
I that's actually the most deepest theme of the entire movie, and I gotta say, um, I it's hard to say.
Laws. Keep in mind, laws are not the same as moral rights. Laws can
Yeah,
come from moral ideas, but they're still strictly in place to maintain order.
I feel like if we make it okay to kill criminals, then the definition will be very vague, and people will justify killing people based
That
on
is that is true, and we do believe in the idea of a fair trial.
Yeah, but I also do believe that these people who are higher up and they have connections and stuff, they can get out of out of prison and get a lighter sentence and all that.
That is true. Corruption does and can happen.
Whoa. One thing that was really jarring about the editing of this movie was like the fade outs and fade ins.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot.
Did you notice that? It was like a really
reminds me of this other movie, The Old Man, the Gun. I don't know if you've seen that, but by the end they did like 4 fade outs. It was really annoying. It's a really good movie, but that was annoying.
It's almost like they were planning to put like a commercial break there or something. I don't know.
I do not think this was going to be a made-for-TV movie. That would be interesting.
Oh, definitely not. I actually read that the movie was actually aired for only a week because of the strict guidelines for theaters.
Yeah,
There's like a lot of controversy with the movie back when it was airing, or back when it was in theaters.
Nowadays,
And
that
so it
doesn't
didn't.
happen.
Of course it flopped. But then, of course, because it's like a really good movie, it gained a huge cult following throughout time.
Yeah, that happens a lot. I think of other examples like Shining was originally negatively received and now it's legendary. Or just an
I still got
example.
to see The Shining. Maybe I'll suggest The Shining when I get
But it's the Stephen King one, not the Stephen King miniseries, the Stanley Kubrick movie, not the Stephen King miniseries.
Oh, I actually saw the Nostalgia Critic review of that, and it was hilarious.
Oh my god, I kind of want to watch the miniseries. It might be interesting. Compare and contrast. I don't know. What happened? Oh yeah, like even if you ever think, because there was one quote I can't remember who said somewhere. Someone said like everywhere, everyone thinks the same thing. Someone should just kill all the motherfuckers, referring to murderers, rapists, etc.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
did you ever sit down and think that? Because
Well, what? Wait, what?
did you ever sit down and think someone should just kill them all? And yet you
Yeah.
not do anything, like because the quote in the beginning, which I kind of call this movie's thesis: "Evil we must fear most, the indifference of good men." That's I think is the movie's thesis
Dude, that was
statement.
really weird how. Oh my gosh, dude. So I just realized at the very beginning of the movie they're talking about how there was this incident where there's this girl that got killed and nobody did anything. I
Yeah,
didn't I didn't even connect the dots that was actually like the main theme of the entire movie. It was actually based off of a real thing that happened.
huh.
Um, so I think there was like a lovers' quarrel, and it didn't happen in broad daylight. I think it happened at nighttime, and it's used in psychology classes to talk about this one effect where when you're in a group and something bad's happening, you always expect the other person to react. And that's what everybody else is thinking there too. So they're not doing anything. They're just expecting someone else to
Oh
act.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember. I learned this in psychology class. I can't
Yeah.
remember the name.
And the thing at the beginning, they were remembering the girl's death. That was an actual thing that happened, and it's like used as an example of that effect.
That's interesting. How I do think it's really funny how real life can inspire fiction. I don't really have many notes for this one. Let me look. What else?
I gotta say, Will Dafoe was a really, really good character in this.
Oh yeah, it was fun to watch, especially when the part where he inserted himself in when they were when the brothers and that other guy were invading the house.
Oh yeah, it's like that was a firefight. Remember that he yelled it, and he was going insane, and then I liked how insane he acted. What else? Also, I think it was near the beginning when they killed the 9 men, and then Rocco was also sent there with like a six bullet gun. What it's called? I'm not a gun.
Are you referring to the group with they had the coins they left with the coins in the eyes?
Oh yeah. And they crashed through the ceiling, and then they were all tangled in like a rope, and they were spinning around. And I like how Will Dafoe said, "This is like something you'd see in bad TV shows. This doesn't happen in real life. This is not what experts do."
Oh, I love meta. I love when movies get extremely meta. This was Bob's meta. Extreme meta. I'm thinking I'll maybe recommend an example in the future.
Oh yeah, and when he inserted himself into the flashback, that was really interesting. He was doing the actions that the people are doing in the flashback.
Oh, also, he said there was a quote in the beginning where he said, talk about how the news could make some sensational story, making these boys out to be superheroes trying to free people. That's an interesting statement regarding how media can play with to get the hits.
I do think that deep down inside, we're unhappy with the justice system. And we all want to say it, but we're kind of afraid of this, of the forces that be. And, in culture, it's generally accepted that the law is like the moral high ground. And so speaking out against it, you're kind of afraid of what people will think of you if you oppose the law.
Yeah. Anything else? Nah, I really didn't take much notes at this one.
Yeah, it wasn't really like a deep film, but it was a very.
It had some really interesting ideas, but it was mostly action stuff.
Yeah, it was incredibly fun. I give this. I don't know. I don't want to say 8 out of 10 because that's complete. I don't know.
7 out of 10.
7.9 out of 10.
7.9. Who does that? I literally never seen one do up to the 1% place. Out of 100%. Well, if you don't have anything else to add, I guess we will move on to Q&A. We got 2 questions here. First question from your mom. Why does Peter sound like he had his balls removed? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know at all. All right, next question is an anonymous asking, are you a school shooter? No. Are you?
No.
None of us are. These questions are so wild. Well, I guess gotta recommend a movie. Alright, I gotta contact this beggar man. I got his DM range Discord. I'll make sure to DM him. So, my next movie is The Rider.
The hell? You always, you always suggest a movie that I never heard of in my entire life. The Rider.
It's
After
another.
suffering a near-fatal head injury, a young cowboy undertakes a search for new identity and what it means to be a man in the heartland of America.
Yeah, this is another great movie that the Oscars snubbed this year. There's a lot.
All right. Okay.
All right, so
And I'll definitely try to. I'll definitely try to watch it on time this time around.
all right, so I'll be sure to contact Beggarman. If he doesn't want to, I'll go through all the other people's
Yeah.
on my little list. We'll see if we get a guest for next episode. That'd be cool. All right, and
All right.
signing off.